Here is my review for Bleach Manga chapter 555, so let's get into this dual wielding mode right now. And I would like to say that this chapter was a good chapter. You know, though it seems like not a lot happened, but there's some stuff that actually happened. So let me just go down and list some of the stuff that actually happened with this chapter. One is that Ichigo seems to be more mature in this, in this chapter here. Like, he finally has a resolve, so hopefully he doesn't like break down at any moment at this point now, because he seems to be mature. He understands what he has to do and all this other stuff, so that's good to see. Another good thing about this chapter is that we notice that his Shikai is always released like it was before. So, I don't know. For me, I would like that his swords actually just went back to like a regular sword, you know, just regular, you know, the sword or something. And then when he says, you know, a Shikai name, like, you know, Zangetsu, and then he comes out and everything like that, and, you know, then you get to see like his full abilities and stuff like that. I mean, we're still gonna see it, but it's just like, when his sword was already previously in a Shikai mode, like, you know, always was, it just seemed like he didn't really have that many abilities, like he didn't really use it that much. He always went Bankai, because that's like the next step and stuff. And you know what I mean? I don't know, I just want him to fight with the Shikai. Hopefully we'll get to see his Shikai go in and stuff before he even goes Bankai. I would like to see that. But that's the only thing that kind of worries me. But we see that his Shikai is actually always released. So that's another thing we get to see in this chapter as well. Another thing with this chapter is that we know that even though the Quincy's are attacking, the Zero Squad will stay at the Soul Palace, because Ichigo's trying to leave right now actually. But they are staying at the Soul Palace, and Ichigo has to go down these stairs and everything. Which, I just want to say this, those stairs and how fast, like here's the thing, it's really weird. Those stairs, it's going to take a week in regular Shunpon to get down there. But Ichigo's like, I'm going to go faster than that. I want to be there in a day. Which states that he's actually faster than a regular Shunpon. So that's very interesting. And it's just funny when it comes to those stairs. I don't know if it was just me, but I felt like that was just a clear sign that it's like kind of like Dragon Ball Z with Snake Way, you know, take time to get there to the battle, and then when he gets to the battle, you know what I mean, like he's gonna come by with a heroic freaking save with somebody, you know what I mean, like I feel like this is gonna happen. It's just that's Dragon Ball Z remnants right there going on in Bleach chapter right here. Also, with Ichigo going down there as fast as he's going to, which would exert energy, he's not gonna really lose any energy, because he ended up getting a rice ball from Hikifune, I think that's her name. I can't quite remember, but you know, the fat chick that turns skinny and that look good in their skinny, but you know, that girl. So yeah, that's the other thing that we get to see here. So he's not gonna just run out of energy. He's not gonna have any issues because you have the rice ball for him to eat. And another thing that we notice in this chapter as well, and it's very interesting. Apparently, all the Quincy's have Volt standing, even from the weakest Quincy. They all have Volt standing, so anyone can really go into that form. So that's very interesting to see. But some are more lethal than others, as stated kind of within this chapter with Bambietta. Because Bambietta, she went Volt standing, and her lackeys are like, you don't want her to go freaking Volt standing. It's very evil. It's so powerful. She's going to just kill them in 2 seconds. Oh, like what is this? Like, come on now. This is Shinji and Kuromura. Kuromura actually get defeated in 2 seconds. Shinji, I don't know. Like, his abilities should still actually be working on her. I don't know how I don't know how she got out of it, unless that's just because she transformed, she's no longer in that ability. Though, can Shinji put it back on her? I'm curious about that. So I don't know. If she's out the ability, then what the heck? I don't know. It's weird, but nonetheless, that was a chapter as a whole right there. Because a lot of stuff actually happen, even though it didn't seem like it really did. So I actually did this chapter. It was a good chapter. It was a good chapter. I enjoyed it. You know, got my swords and everything. These are fake, by the way. They're not real like the one I the Kenpachi sword I have. But nonetheless, you know, we're dual wielding here, dual wielding in the Thabreakmaster channel right now. Are you dual wielding? Because I'm dual wielding. But yeah, like I said, this was a good chapter. I like the information that was said in this episode. this chapter here. Look forward to the next chapter. Hopefully, we get to see a little bit of Ichigo's travel as he's going down there. Though I don't think that's not really that big. It's not that big. That's not that big. So we're probably gonna get to go back to see like Bambietta actually fight against Shinji and Kuromura. Hopefully get to see what Kuromura's new ability is, because he has to have some kind of new ability. Not to mention he has that like helmet back on. Did something happen to his face? Like what's the purpose or what's the reason for him to actually wear that again? That's one thing I forgot to mention in my last review. Yeah, and actually I like Ichigo's like a design as well too, by the way, because you know he's all dressed up a little differently. But like I said, this was good. This was good. So leave your comments below and tell me what you think of this week's Bleach Manga chapter. Like if you like this review, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more Bleach reviews from me. See you in the Thabreakmaster. Until then, people, break out.